everybody. This is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone had a great week. And in preparation, this week we have what coming up? We have Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. We also have the new moon in Sag. And check out your new moon readings. I will be posting them. And let's see, Mercury's gone forward, and we're coming out of that full moon in Taurus. This is going to be an interesting week. So I'm here to do the weekly. So this is going to be from the 24th, Sunday, through Saturday, the 30th. So with that said, I know, let's just get into it. So, been working hard, huh? It takes a lot of work to climb up there and cutting down all those coconuts. So you've been working hard here and maybe feeling like, my goodness gracious, how hard do I have to work? It's like, this is an 8. So 8 is, you still got a little bit more to go. But look at it from this perspective. You have climbed all the way up here. You've been working hard to get up here. You've been learning different things. You've been evolving. Now you're at this point here where you're still going to be working hard, but look at the view. Your peripheral view has been widened. The way you're looking at your current situation has been widened. Your current situation, now you're looking at different potentials. Now, which road should I take? But I still have work to do. Yemanja. Oh. And you see, she's blindfolded because she is intuitive. She is guided and motivated by her intuitiveness. She's the nurturer. She's the one who gives birth to ideas. So you've been working pretty hard here. And now you have this, or you giving birth to an idea. Or maybe you need to talk. For some, may need to talk, maybe have a conversation with your mother. For some, you need to tap into that intuitiveness that we all have that sometimes we don't pay attention to. And for some, it's all the above, And as you notice, like, she has her little mirror, her comb. She's aware of her beauty. She's aware of her gifts. And the fact that she's even naked, it means I am what I am. And I am aware. I am in tune with the vibrations. So you're doing all this work, but there's an intuitive knowing. There's an intuitiveness where you're connected with what's around you. And you're connected. And now we have another 7 here. We have the 7 of earth. Now we have the 7 of fire. You're working hard. You're intuitive. You intuitively know who your enemies are. Now the thing is, the difference between an enemy and just a pain in the ass. You know the difference, right? Or, maybe they all seem the same to you. And that's possible. But the thing is here, you still have to stand your ground. Here is a sense of there's people coming at you, but are they real enemies? Or, like I said, just a pain in the ass. Whoever they are, you're going to have to be firm in who you are. You're going to have to be firm in your position, your ideals. And before you maybe consider stepping back, you have to be firm in who you are. This is a really, and I'm not even going to, well, confidence, yes. But there comes a time, even the people, I think of, there's always people who are always very pleasant, and you think they never get mad or they'll never say something. But, you get them on the wrong day, and you may have a moment of shock therapy. They're not the pushover you think they are. Now, is that you, or is this you blowing fire on someone else and they're showing you who they are for real? It could go both ways, depending, like this is general. Nevertheless, this is like standing your ground. So you're working hard. You need to, or some are tapping into their intuitiveness, and some need to stand their ground. And the others, like who you just blowing, or you the one blowing smoke on somebody. But this is basically say, cut the drama, cut the stuff, all the stuff going on in your mind. You just need to let it go. You need to let it go so that you can move forward with your plans. We coming into the new moon here. Let the BS go. Now, if this is someone here who's blocking your way, or if this is someone just a pain in the neck, let the stuff go. Or find a way. This is like saying this is in your mind. So use your mind to let all the stuff go and find a way around the current situation you may be dealing with. Because you know how. Because right here, what? We got the Fool. Take the leap. Go for it. Because when you really look at this, like he's dancing, even if he's on the edge, it don't look like that far he going to drop. But he's got a flower that's blooming, so there's growth there. There's an idea here. Now, it's just like, what this is like blind faith, all the stuff going on around you. You've been working hard. You tap into, just go for it. This is saying, go for it. That is an open flower. It's blooming. It's not dead. It's not wilted. And this backpack, it's not heavy. That means, it's not heavy, so you're letting go of all this crap. People trying to block you. You're not going to be stopped by that because you intuitively you know who they are, and they know who you are because they know you've been working hard. And only thing you need to be aware of now is if you've been working very hard. Now these are the ones who have and been working hard. If you have not been working hard, you need to, so that your peripheral view will be widened and you can see the opportunities in the situation. So you'll be able to take that leap of faith, What is that? Walking blind, or however that saying goes. You're able to do that. That's a blooming flower. There's growth. There's potential. And this last card here, we're talking about victory. And this is not a private victory. This is a public victory. So we're starting out with Pentacles here. Maybe this has to do with someone's work, or the earth, or your work, your home, things that make you feel grounded. Whatever it is that you're working for, there is growth and potential, and it's going to be something that's going to be seen by many. And look here, we got the moon. Mother is here again. She's right here, and she's overseeing it all if we're tapping into that intuitive knowing that we all have, but sometimes we don't pay attention to. Whoa! Oh, this week it's going to be on like popcorn. This looks good. And then we have Thanksgiving too. We have Thanksgiving and the new moon, new seeds. And Mercury's going forward. She's still in her shadow. So be mindful of what you say. Or, communication and things like that. Just be a little mindful. And I think this is going to be an auspicious week. a week of possibilities, a week of something new. This is about being yourself. You've been working, so hey, just know that you deserve it, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull 2 cards, two cards for each element. That's what I want to say. All right? So, let's see. This month is November, and we are... one more month, and it's going to be a new year. And you think it's what seeds we going to plant now? Ooh, in preparation for all that? Oh my goodness. So, let's see. Let's start with air signs. Wow. Fellow travelers, air signs support is around you. You got the village following you here. And your mother is there, and your mother's here. You see the moon is mother. Stand your ground. You're being supported. And you see like how on this card is big, like the support is around you. Nature, food, the things that you need, you have. You just need to stay on your path. Go your way. Ooh, support's all around you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. So let's pull another one. One more for air. I like that. See now, the thing to air, you have, the people who may be trying to block you, or just people who be in a pain in the ass. But there's that intuitive knowing that there are those who support you, but you just don't see them, or you may not even know who they are, because they know that you do the work, and you know that you do the work. Unless you're on the other end and you're not doing the work, I encourage you to start. Okay, so air, let's see. Okay. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Exchange your energy. Let go of all those extra things on your mind. That's going to create space. As you hold your ground, you're going to be, in a sense, creating space. Because if you hold your ground and people see you holding your ground, some are going to back away. That's going to create a space. As you do your work and picking those coconuts and seeing they're down here for you to share, those are the things that you trade. The knowledge that you have obtained and up until this point, and still learning, because this is an 8, you still have more to know. That's the information you could share for trade to create an abundance that is due for you, air signs. I think that's wonderful. So air, earth, let's do earth. Ooh, Spirit, what you got for earth? Oh. Vast vistas. Expand your horizon. What is interesting, like the Joker coming out the box, like in traditional deck, it's almost like, I want to say the Joker, because the Joker is the court jester. The court jester can make the king laugh, not a clown, because a clown is a clown. A clown are more or less the pain in the asses, versus the jester, because they're smart. You see, he's not necessarily, he's dressed like a prince or a king, but he's coming out like that Jack in the Box, right? He is ready to expand his horizon. Vast new vistas is going on his path. Come out your box, come out your comfort zone, take that leap. Because really, when you look at it, it doesn't look like it's going to be that far to drop. And if you land on your feet, bam! The whole town gonna be celebrating. Earth signs. Woo! Vast vistas, expand your horizons. Now let's see what other message I got for you, Earth signs. This week is going to be good. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be fantastic. Just don't be scared. You can't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. The Shaolin, master. Be graceful in movement and action. And look at this. Even though he looks kind of graceful dancing with that flower. She is graceful as that nurturing, giving birth to ideas. And it takes skill and grace to climb those trees and cut down them coconuts. It takes graceful movements and certain actions to stand your ground. Wow. Be graceful in movement and action. So really, what this is saying here with this earth signs, yeah, go ahead and stand your ground. But do it gracefully, and then after you make your position, don't keep none of that stuff in your mind. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, and you go on your path, and you will have your victory. Your victory is here because you've been doing the work. All right then, so we had air, earth, wind. Let's go. No, we had air, fire. Fire. Ooh, Spirit, give me a message for the fire signs. Fire, Sag, Leo, Aries. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Fire. Some grace. Some gratitude. Mother is graceful. You see how she's standing there using her intuitive intellect? And even look at how he's standing. Even though he's defensive, there's a certain flow to his body. That's like, there's a certain amount of grace. He just has the one arm up, but he has it ready. This one, if he needs to. Right here, he's just defending himself. He's not even really taking a swing. So he is using some graceful wisdom here. Graceful moves. Through gratitude, joy expands. So even though you may have some folks that are trying to block you or just pain in the necks, remember the grace of your mother, remember the wisdom of your mother and the work that you have put in. And if you have to defend yourself, you don't have to be, ready to put Vaseline on your face and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do that. Because fire, we know that you can go there. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We're going to use the grace. And this is why being graceful allows for the victory. So what else? Let me get one more here for my fire signs. Track down your fears and desires, the hunter. Track down your fears and your desires. This is an inside job here. Because you have with these two sevens, the 7 of earth and the 7 of fire. I said 8 before, so I apologize. It's a 7. But with the 2 sevens, it's like you're on your path. And sevens being spiritual numbers. This is an inside job. And so this is tapping into your intuitive intellect. Hunt down your fears and desires. You have to go within to find out what it is that you want at this particular time. So for some of you, so for fire, that grace and being that hunter, it's about working, tapping into that intellect, and maybe you need to question, what are you defending? And whatever it is you're fighting for, maybe it just ain't worth it, and you need to let it go. And take that leap into your intuitive self. Take that leap, and then you're going to find what your goals are. You're going to find what your fears are, and you could be victorious over your fears and pursue your desires, or give birth to what you really desire. So, earth, wind, fire, water. Water, you are next. Whew, let's see. Give me something for the water. Give me something for the water. And that's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Water. Star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Water. Follow the voice of your soul. That's that intuitive intellect. Where is it guiding you? So during this time, and we're coming to that new moon, and at new moon is Sag. What is the voice of your soul sharing with you? What is it that you want to be victorious at? Because Mother's here too. Is she giving you some nuggets and maybe you're not listening because you're too busy fighting with knuckleheads or people really maybe you shouldn't even have to fight? Maybe you just stand your ground and let it go. And let them do all they're going to do, because you need to, there's growth here. What is Mother, your intuitive intellect, telling you? I mean, you've been working hard. So maybe at some point this week, maybe it's just a time to be quiet and tap into that. Do something for your ancestors. Thanksgiving, make a plate, extra plate, and put it on the table just for them. Don't let nobody eat it. Just a plate for them to acknowledge their presence, to acknowledge the wealth of love, information. And in some cases, it's not always love, but what did you learn from the ones who came before us? What did you learn? Leave them a plate and say thank you. Even if you had to learn something through, was it joy and pain? Either or both. What did you learn? How did they enhance your life? So let's get one more here for the water. Animal guard. Huh. The animal guardian. Trust your instincts. Water. You intuitively know certain things anyway. So trust your instincts. And when these animal guardian, when that comes up, maybe like I know for myself, lately I've been seeing a lot of birds. So, I don't know really what that means per se, or you think a bird sky, maybe taking messages to heaven or whatever. But maybe you're starting to see a certain animal. Maybe you could read up on them and see if there's some message or, if they mean something. But maybe you may start to see a certain animal that invokes a certain thought, or it may invoke a certain emotion. However, nevertheless, the bottom line here is trust your emotions. Because here, she's got There's an owl. You know, owls are the seers. She's got a little deer here, and then look, there's there's like, what's this, a crow, then there's a cougar, and you know, maybe you're seeing a bunch of stuff. But pay attention to what it may invoke inside of you, water signs. So all signs, if y'all are tapping into your intuitiveness, excuse me, take the step to be victorious. So you guys, I hope you have a great week. Please like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. And happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. This is Sister Omi. Peace.